Welcome to my channel. Timeless narrative. Sun Yat Sen, known as the father of the Chinese Revolution, was born on November 12, 1866, in Xiangshan, a small village near Canton, into a peasant family. His early education was steeped in the traditional teachings of Confucianism, including the study of the 4 books and the 5 classics. While China was still recovering from the collapse of the Taiping Kingdom, Sun was influenced by the stories of that time, secretly nurturing an ambition to become another Hong Xiuquan, the leader of the Taiping movement. Growing up in poverty, Sun's life took a dramatic turn when he moved to Honolulu with his mother. There, he encountered a way of life that was in stark contrast to the suffering and decay he had known in China. The prosperity and fair taxes of the Hawaiian Islands disgusted him with the Qing dynasty's failure to bring similar improvements to China. It was in Honolulu that Sun's revolutionary ideals began to take shape. The experiences he had there convinced him that the Qing dynasty must be overthrown, and a new China, based on the principles of democracy, was needed. Sun's journey into revolutionary thought deepened when he studied medicine at Pokai Medical School. It was here he met Qing Shiliang, who would later become his partner in the revolutionary cause. Sun then moved to the Hong Kong College of Medicine for Chinese, attracted by its better curriculum and the political freedoms the British colony offered. Beyond his studies, he used this time to promote revolutionary activities, frequently traveling between Hong Kong and Macau to gain support. Eventually, Sun moved to Canton, offering free medical services to gain the trust of the people. It was during this time that a Taoist priest suggested to him the importance of seeking help from the secret societies, an idea that would prove pivotal to his revolutionary efforts. The contrast between the places Sun visited and his native China had a lasting impact on his worldview. The political turmoil in Hawaii, under constant threat of foreign annexation, introduced him to the ideas of democracy, modern legal systems, and the need for industrial progress. He saw how Hawaii had overthrown its monarchy and adopted American-style democracy, but was still struggling with foreign domination. This led Sun to realize that merely overthrowing the Manchu dynasty was not enough. The country needed a deep sense of nationalism to rebuild and preserve its independence. Similarly, the modern development and cleanliness of Hong Kong starkly contrasted with the corruption and disarray he witnessed in China. This inspired a burning desire to overthrow the inefficient Qing government. A realist, Sun knew that reform was necessary to save China before a revolution could succeed. However, as a former peasant and Christian convert without a traditional degree, he understood that he would never be accepted by China's elite circles. This led him to seek out Li Hengqiang, a prominent reformist figure, hoping to gain access to the influential world of the gentry. In 1895, Sun founded the revived China Society in Hong Kong, with the support of secret societies, Christian converts, and missionaries. The members of the society swore an oath to expel the Manchus, restore Chinese rule, and establish a federal republic. The plan was to capture Canton and use it as a revolutionary base. However, the plot was discovered, and Sun had to flee to Hong Kong and later to Japan, where he established another branch of the society. He also visited Honolulu again, but found little support for his cause. During a trip to London, he was kidnapped, only to be released with the help of Dr. Cantil, an incident that unexpectedly increased his fame. Sun stayed in England for 9 months, during which time he witnessed the growing movement towards social reform and revolution in industrialized nations. This experience deepened his understanding of the challenges China would face in the future, particularly with strikes and labor disputes. In 1897, Sun formulated the idea of a social revolution to complement his earlier nationalistic and democratic aspirations. His vision culminated in the development of the 3 principles of the people: nationalism, democracy, and people's livelihood. The first principle, nationalism, called for not only the removal of the foreign Manchu rulers, but also the end of foreign imperialist domination. The second principle, democracy, aimed to establish a government where the people could exercise their rights through initiative, referendum, elections, and recall, and where the government would be organized into 5 branches: executive, legislative, judicial, control, and examination. Finally, the third principle, people's livelihood, focused on regulating capital and ensuring equal distribution of land, which Sun believed were essential for social stability. Sun's vision of social revolution, first conceived in 1897, evolved into a robust ideology by 1905 to 1906, becoming the foundation of the political philosophy that guided him and his followers. With these principles, Sun Yat Sen sought not just to overthrow the Manchu dynasty, but to rebuild China as a modern, independent republic that could stand tall among the nations of the world.